ped expert Victor Conte says there is no drug testing for Errol Spence Jr. versus Mikey Garcia fight. Stay tuned. Boxingego here. If you like this video, make sure you hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon on the top of your screen to get notified when the latest new content drops. What up, fight world? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you smash the like button. Also subscribe to the channel for the latest and greatest in boxing. If you want to become part of the gang notification gang, please hit the bell icon. Shout out to the super chats, channel donations, the Venmo donations, and the Patreon family. We working. Now, I found this very interesting. Before I start, shout out to the channel members on the channel. We working. Got a lot of people subscribed. $4.99 a month. There's additional perks for the channel and special emotes and ranking badges and different things. And all you have to do is click the join button in blue underneath the video next to the subscribe button. Now, Victor Conte, he posted something and I thought it was really interesting and no one's talking about it. So leave it to your boy Ego to talk about it. Now, he's saying that the fight March 16th, Dallas, Arlington, Dallas's own Errol Spence Jr. versus Mikey Garcia has no Vada testing, right? And we'll get into his quotes and then I'll give you some of, my thoughts on the whole matter. And he put it twice, or actually 3 times. Every day he looks like he keeps posting it, see 1, 2, 3, but they're all the same. It's like he's copy and pasting, like he wants people to see it or whatever. So I end up seeing it. It says, boxing greatly respects at Mikey Garcia as a fighter and a person. Errol Spence Jr. also deserves huge respect for his fight and boxing accomplishments. However, I'm disappointed that there will be no Vada testing for this fight. The health and safety of both fighters needs protection. Why no Vada? Right? Then he goes on to respond to a fan. The fan says, considering the already well publicized size advantage, I have no idea why Garcia's team didn't push for Vada testing on Spence's part, especially in today's boxing landscape. It says, my understanding is that there was a genuine push for Vada testing for the Mikey Garcia Errol Spence fight, and it was denied by the A side. Go figure. Boxing deserves leadership that supports clean sports, and especially in these more challenging type fight cases. Now, listen, I'm going to say this. I think the fight should have Vada testing, for the record, right? I think that would be a good look just because it's a high profile fight and we want everything on an even playing field. I in no way, shape or form condone cheating, somebody going outside of the realm of possibilities that their body can naturally produce, that their mind is able to, take them to a place where they can train a certain way, and coming into a fight jacked up and on something. But I see a common thread like with this is gonna stir up a lot of shit, and I see it. Like, whoever this person is, the fan says, I'm surprised Mikey's team didn't push for Vada's testing on Spence's part. Like that. Just look at the wording on Spence's part. Listen, why does it have to be on Spence's part? He's already at the weight. You know what I'm saying? So Vada testing is not about, first of all, it's not about ostracizing anyone. It's about actually catching someone who is cheating. To my knowledge, Mikey Garcia nor Errol Spence have failed anything, but I can already see with what the fans are going to do and run with this and already start accusing Errol Spence of all types of stuff. And he's the one fighting at his own weight. You know what I'm saying? I haven't, both of these guys I respect and I think they're great fighters. And until it comes out, then we can't really point the finger. Errol Spence has been like, I know trainers who watched him in the amateurs and they said he was powerful and strong. And that's during the Olympic style testing. You know what I'm saying? So I can't tell you who's clean and who's not clean throughout boxing because I don't know everything goes on behind closed doors. But, you know, we can't just start pointing the finger and like blaming and guessing who we think is on some shit, because a lot of you motherfuckers that do that, and then you never point out the people who actually, the perps who actually get caught. You know what I'm saying? Like, people will speculate this person's on something, this person's on something, won't. But then they never speculate Lucas Brown, Manuel Char, you know, the guys who are actually failing, Alexander Povetkin. How come you guys are never catching the people who are like, you know, Felix Sturm, Ray Beltran? Like, how come people aren't catching Canelo? They were calling him Clinello and all that with the clenbuterol. And, you know, he says it's tainted meat, whatever. It is what it is. But he failed a drug test. You get what I'm saying? And now, because the fight doesn't have drug testing, people are going to, like, speculate all this and that. Like, come on, stop. And the thing is, it needs to be an even playing field for Errol and also Mikey. Mikey's the one moving up in weight. So we want to make sure that both parties are doing everything natural, you know, and that's with any fight. It's not just Garcia versus Spence, but I can already tell, like, how people are leaving comments and stuff that they're immediately attempting to blame one person. Nothing, just because a fight doesn't have Vada testing. Not every fight has Vada testing. Me, I prefer it like Ward Kovalev, but there's also tests associated with it. You have to be willing and ready to wake up if needed, stop your training or whatever. They show up whenever they want. You know what I'm saying? So it's good. You know, Andre's last fight had it. Canelo is having it with Rocky Fielding. And I try to do research. I went to Vada's website, Usyk and Bellew, you know, so a lot of good fights that had it. I encourage it. You know, I think it's a good look, but we can't just start pointing the finger because of there's other fights that didn't have it. You get what I'm saying? And, you know, it's just funny that, like, Tyson Fury, David Benavidez had cocaine in their system and just different stuff like that. And I never see the fans point the finger and call those things out before. No one said Tyson Fury would soon fail a drug test, you know, or David Benavidez. That's why it was shocking to everybody, because nobody was really expecting it. So, you know, I know people are going to jump off the deep end. I wish the fight had it personally, but I don't know the reasons why it didn't happen. You know, Victor Conte, he has kind of big implications. He said the A side is at fault, but who's the A side? I guess is that supposed to be Spence, or is Garcia the A side here? You know, I don't know. And I'm curious to see how he knows that, you know, where he gets this information from, that the A side, because that's the thing. You have to be careful with, like, the media and, like, tweets and stuff like that. He said in a comment that, from my understanding, but what is your understanding based on? You know, you get what I'm saying? I don't know how that happened. Hold on one second. See, it says, my understanding is that there's a genuine push for Vada testing, you know, for the Mikey Garcia Errol Spence fight. Now, I know people are going to use this as a built-in excuse, especially if particular people win. They're gonna say, oh, there's no drug testing stuff. So me personally, I like it better when there is drug testing, just so it just eliminates any type of issue and further complication. But, you know, we'll see what happens. This is just going off of him and Vada's website. I did do research. I didn't see it listed, and I didn't see it on Vada's Twitter either. So according to Victor Conte, you know, the SNAC system, he's saying this fight isn't going to have drug testing, you know. And the other thing you have to question is, like, at the end of the day, both parties took the fight, so they know all the rules, you know. So, like, Garcia knows if it has Vada testing, and Spence knows if it has Vada testing, and they still elected to fight each other. So it has to be some type of mutual agreement, because they were just on Fox, at Fox Studio, in agreement. And, you know, I haven't heard Errol or Mikey complain about no Vada testing. Again, I don't know why it doesn't have Vada testing. I know the WBC, which Mikey has a belt, but it's at lightweight. You know, they make you do it, you know, with the clean boxing program. So maybe, hopefully, some of the other sanctioning bodies will pick that up and you know, pick up the charges or whatever. I don't know. I have no idea. I have to look further into it, but it's not a bunch of speculation that the fans are going to do. I just know how the game goes. Let me know what you guys think. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. But according to Victor Conte, there is no drug testing for Spence-Garcia, which was pretty surprising, but again, it looks like they've both agreed to whatever terms, if this is the case, because we do have a fight. You know, I don't know why they both elected to not do the Vada testing, but we can't start pointing the finger at one person when nobody's been caught for anything. You know, everything else is speculation. Let me know what you guys think. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. Make sure you smash the like button as always. Hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next videos. So if you enjoyed this video and want more content like this on the channel, you can show your appreciation by going to the PayPal donate button or the YouTube support button. And you can donate any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Much more to come. Thank you guys for your support. Boxingego, the future of boxing.